What the problem is clear parts for bootlegs. Clear parts in bootleg kits. That shit sucks. Because I've never felt a more pathetic piece of plastic in my whole life. Like blowing on it could crack this thing. Oh, I have a rant
felt
about
that
the
with like
water
some of the
heater.
RG kits I built, man.
The water kit that the Ryujin model. Because that comes from an anime. I looked it up earlier. What's it called? Mashin Eiyuden Wataru. Because that series was in Super Robot Wars. I believe it was X. Have you played Super Robot Wars X before?
You told me about it in the past. I still need to check it out because it does look like a really fun series. And I'm not
It's
even
fun.
that big into like turn-based stuff, but it does look really good.
Like I love Super Robot Wars with my life. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But oh my fucking god. Playing X, I finished X. It's a very long game. I played it on my laptop. I hated the fact that they used that series so much. The one where Ryujin Maru comes from, because the pilot of that thing is a child, a literal child who was revealed like, oh, you're supposed to be this great hero. Go on, hero Wataru, save this world, save Alrath. And my problem with that is like, there were so many points in the story that this kid was the main character. What was the point of the original character in Super Robot Wars if this fucking kid is gonna take the spotlight? That pissed me off. Like, have you seen Cross Angie?
I don't think so.
It's a mecha anime.
Where the fuck are you going,
Very
AG? Jesus.
somewhat guna. and these are the dragon ladies are talking about the history of the world of this Alrath place, and suddenly this fucking bitch of a child comes forth and said, "Hero Wataru, you are important part of that prophecy. You're part of the story." Shit, again, get him out. I'm done. And I've never out of spite and anger, I've never used this character in the game. It's like, fuck you, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's like, use someone different, damn it. Like,
God damn, this game series is an amalgamation of multiple mega series put together. And you're gonna choose this little thing? No. I refuse.
I've seen like collab games that do that where it's like it pins the safety of like the entire universe on like one specific character. It's like, why can't they just like work together if this is a group effort kind of ideal thing?
Aside from the water
Like-
stuff, I do think Super Wars does that extremely well as a series, because the whole series is based around collaborations with different mechas. So they do always involve each series with each other. John, what did you say?
Have you do you know Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite?
Oh yeah, I've seen some of that. Was that the
like
bad
this-
one?
Yeah, that's the one that people really don't like. I will say from a gameplay perspective, I really love it. I think it's a great fucking game. But when it came out, people were really pissed because it did not feel like a Marvel game at first. But like the story mode was atrocious because it was like literally every fucking scene that happened was, oh hey Marvel character, what's up? Or like, oh hey Capcom character, what's up? And then the next fight would happen. But like they have all these characters, and the conflict was that they were trying to like get Sigma and Ultron to not take over like the universes, and so they're just like, all right, Dante and specifically Dante and
Yeah, I heard about that. They suspect
Captain
Dante,
Marvel.
right?
What's up?
They suspect Dante as a traitor or something.
Yeah, they suspect Dante as a traitor, and at the very end, it's just like, all right, Dante and Captain Marvel, we are entrusting you and you two alone to finish this solve this conflict for us. It's like, really? So it's like, we're not gonna end the story with like picking the two characters that we believe could save the universe. It's like, no, it's just Dante and Captain Marvel.
Ah, that sucks.
It's so dumb.
I do want to. Another game that does multiple collaborations is you know, is it Bandai X Namco or Bamco or something like that? But you know, Project X Zone.
Yes, my brother showed me that game. It looks really good.
I love that. I love that game. You know, the game, especially the gameplay style of it. It's turn-based, but it's also real time at the same time. But the problem with that is that I'm a bit confused about who's the important character, who's not. Because it does deal with multiverse shenanigans, and I don't really understand that. Okay, so Dante pairs up with King Arthur. Okay, that sure, why not? And then I see Kazuya. You know, I see the usual combinations: Kazuya and Ryu from Tekken and Street Fighter. You know, fighting together, they're teaming up, stuff like that. That's normal to me. Then I see some obscure other shows and anime that starts to become part of it. They have Sakura Wars in that fucking game. Do you know Sakura Wars?
I've heard of it, yeah.
And Sakura Taisen, that shit confused me. It's just it's fine. It's hard to find the important characters because they don't really move in one world. They keep jumping around to multiple dimensions, to multiple timelines, multiple places all at once. So it's hard to pick. Okay, so after this stage, okay, so Chun-Li is not no longer important for now. It's going to be Ryu and Mega Man. It's like, oh, okay, fuck me. Oh, god damn it.
See, like I feel
don't-
like a collab game that did a story mode really well was Smash Brothers Brawl, man. You ever play that
Oh,
one?
yeah, I've heard Brawl does have a good story.
It yeah, Subspace is really good because like it focuses on different characters, but like towards the end game, like you can pick who will be like the saviors of like this multiverse or whatever, and it's really well done. There's not even a lick of dialogue either, which is really good too.
I haven't played much
But like
Smash.
it's so good. But like yeah, like whenever they just like make this character that like someone might be excited for, and then all of a sudden they're irrelevant for a time because we need to shine the spotlight on someone else for a little bit. It's like, man, I want to see the characters that I like, you know, do the cool things too. Like, I know we got to get the story moving along, but do we really have to like shelf this person for like 5 chapters before we get to see him again? Fucking
Yeah,
Jump
I
Force
need
did
to-
that. Hated their story
Jump
mode.
Force. I don't like Jump Force. I've seen the gameplay of it. It looks like it sucks. The character models suck as well. They look
It's
so.
weird looking.
It's weird. It's shiny and dry at the same time.
Yeah, like some of those characters do not translate well into 3D. Like,
Yu-Gi-Oh looks like shit in that game. Yugi does
Like-
not look
like-
good.
Goku and Vegeta just look like honestly all the Dragon Ball characters that aren't like that don't look like humans, like Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, they look so fucking awkward in that game. Cause like they're these big bulky muscle men, and seeing them stand next to like
Yagami.
Yagami and like Ryo from like City Hunter, it's like they look like their mascot costumes.
And also just the game aesthetic itself, it doesn't feel like an homage to Shonen Jump. It doesn't look like it's about anime or manga. Jump
It really
Ultimate
isn't.
Stars for the DS, that does that super well. I've played the shit
Isn't
out of
that-
that game.
Isn't that like kind of a Smash game in a
Yes,
way?
it's pretty much a Smash game, but there are health bars, and you also have the options of knocking the people out of the arena. But that's the fun thing because since it's on the DS, the bottom screen is a deck system. You're putting certain manga panels from different manga in it to make your own manga page, and you press certain manga panels to switch to different characters or use different kind of support attacks, which is good, which is very cool, I think. And there's also this mechanic that you can also break off the walls, like you're breaking a manga page basically, and you can knock them out of there. And for a DS game, the sprite work in there is incredible. I've played that game for so long. I've always used Yugi and Alan from The Gray Man. Shit's amazing. Even now, especially now that there's an English patch for it, that's amazing.
You know, you mentioned like, the manga panels and stuff like that. I think I remember that. The game does look really cool. The sprite work in it looks fucking awesome.
It's all, although it might the manga panels might look a bit weird because again it's being crunched down into DS aspect ratio. So this is my usual theme. You are going to see a manga panel of Naruto standing alongside Goku and Chi-Chi getting married as a support attack, with a panel from One Piece where Luffy dips his hand in water to fight Crocodile, but for some reason the water is white, so it looks like his hand is full of cum. And put some Yu-Gi-Oh characters as support manga panels. And that's what it looks like.
That's funny.
It's also so hard to get Bleach in that game for some reason. Bleach and Sasuke and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was so hard to unlock those characters. Took me a while.
See, for like fighting games like that, I would definitely be the type of person to find like 100% save and just like play around from there.
I haven't used 100% save files just because first I don't know how to. I don't know how to apply that to my save files. But I do think the only time I've used those 100% save files was for SD Gundam G Generation Overworld for the PSP, where there was a bonus item that you can get if you have save data from the previous G Generation games, which I did use and somehow worked. I don't understand how, but it did. And I never got to figure it out again.
God damn it, Ryotaro's just getting his shit rocked like he does in the show. I think like to do like the save files on like emulators and stuff, it's like it's like an SD card thing that you gotta do. Like you can download. Oh my god, you can.
Jesus
fucking ass kicked. I'm getting my ass kicked by wizards, man. Fuck. No, I don't want X1. So I need to speak Japanese so I can play this game better.
I don't know much Japanese, but I have been learning. Trying to learn, quote unquote. Because I have a story about that, because one of my classmates, he was a student leader. He was chosen to be an exchange student in Japan for a couple of days. And I was there. This motherfucker calls me right as I was taking a shit. So I got out because my sister's calling me like, "Hey, your fucking phone is ringing. What the fuck is it?" I'm like, "Oh, it's my friend." And I was still shirtless. I just took a shit. And this fucker opens up like, "Hey, yo, my host family is here to meet you." I go, whoa. I had to close that shit, put on a shirt, and try to act like and I was panicking. And I said, "What the fuck are you doing? Why didn't you tell beforehand?" And he was introducing me to them. And I pushed out every single ounce of Japanese that I knew, just to somewhat be understandable for that. And I just went like, "Ah, konbanwa, boku wa blah 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 blah. Kono hito no tomodachi desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu." That kind of stuff. And somehow it worked. And I'm friends. And I talked to one of the host family that he had, and I've been friends with them since. So that's where I usually practice my Japanese. I still use a translator, but as much as possible, I try to figure out the structure of the sentence and the subject by my own, which somehow worked. I can like hiragana and katakana is no problem for me. I can read it no problem. Kanji is where I'm fucking stuck at. I do not want to learn that shit.